Good morning, friends, and welcome to day 7 of Vlogmas. I've had a very lazy Sunday morning. I've washed my hair, as you can see, and I'm so excited to open today's tea. I really enjoyed yesterday's one, actually. I'm definitely going to have that again today. Here we are, number 7. Ooh, a vanilla cookie. So it's a black tea with candied pineapple. I forget I don't have to project my voice anymore. We're all good. Black tea, candied pineapple, candied papaya, raisins, flavoring, orange peel, lemon peel, and vanilla pieces. So I've made toast this morning for a change rather than my usual Greek yogurt. And I'm going to have my vanilla cookie black tea with it. Okay, number 7. There we go. Oh yeah, I forget I can't open them like this. I'm going to go to the kitchen and make myself a cup of tea. Ooh, that smells really good. Quite kind of spicy, like Christmas spices. Oh, like a sort of sugared Christmas spiced cookie. That's what it smells like. Lovely. Can you see? Yeah, the candied pieces. Fun. I'm going to try the candle that I got from Aspen Florals / store the other day on Broughton Street. See how this one goes. Okay, so I've made myself a cozy little corner on the floor. I actually might get another blanket as well. And the plan for this morning is normally I would go to church in the evening. However, my friend Ashleigh is coming through and we're going to the Edinburgh University's Christmas Carol service this evening instead. So I'm going to have a little church at home. I'm going to watch a sermon on the TV, and I've been currently working my way through Joshua in the Old Testament, and I really enjoy watching through the Bible with Pastor Paul. He gives a lot of like historical background and everything. So that's what I'm going to do this morning. I've got my toast, I've got my tea. Shall we try the tea now? Okay. Oh. That's very nice. It's hard to taste because it's so hot, so maybe once it cools down I'll be able to identify some more of the taste, but definitely very vanilla-y. And yeah, that's what I'm getting so far. Just very vanilla, and not in a bad way. Okay, so I'm going to do my little church at home today, and then I'll catch up with you in a little while. I think I'm going to have to head out around about 12:30 because I'm meeting Ashleigh about 1 o'clock at Edinburgh Waverley Station, and then we'll see where the day takes us from there. Okay, time to get ready, and I'm really excited because I have been waiting for an opportunity to wear my jumper that I got the other day in Stockbridge. I thought of wearing it to Jupiter Artland, however, I knew that I would mostly be wearing my jacket the whole time, so I'd actually never get a chance to just, have my jacket off and wear my jumper. And I was thinking this will be perfect at the carol service. I can take my coat off and feel all sort of festive and sparkly. So going to wear this, and definitely wearing a nice cozy scarf with it so my neck's not cold. Not sure what else, whether to wear a skirt or jeans, but yeah, I'll have a think, and I'm going to have a quick lunch as I'm pottering about getting ready as well. I'm just on my way to meet Ashleigh at the train station and have a funny story to tell you. When I was leaving the flat, I pretty much always wear the same boots in winter. They're my favourite boots, and I couldn't find them. I was like, where could my boots have gone? But it's a small flat. I only have one spot for my shoes. They were outside the door. I left them outside the whole night. Thankfully, nothing ran off with them. But yeah, Vlogmas brain left my shoes outside overnight. Finished our lunch at Loudon's, and we're so glad that we managed to get in because sometimes it's really busy there. And now we're just having a little wander, maybe pop into somewhere for a little sweet treat. To McEwan Hall, but we're going all the back streets. I'm sorry guys, it's not as magical. Yes, it is still a nice street though, this particular one, but we can't face the Royal Mile today, I'm sorry. I've just spotted some of my favourite winter blooms, and they actually smell really lovely. I normally see them in Dean Village, but there's a little lovely tree there. So we plan to walk through Old College, see the tree on the way, and go out the back door to go to McEwan Hall. However, they must lock that on the weekends, so we're having to go back the way we came. So we're still very early, so we've decided just to have a little wander around, a little mooch for half an hour, and then end up back at McEwan Hall and see if there's any queue that we can join. We don't want to be the first in the queue. It started raining. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. They're 5 minutes late opening the doors. We made it in after a very long wait, and we had fairly okay seats. I'll maybe tell you the story about that later when I get home. So we've still got quite a while until the show starts actually, and we've got a nice cozy little corner. Right next to me here is a very grand pillar, and then there's nobody here so far. Ashleigh's there getting programs for us because we queued up. We wanted these specific seats, you know, upstairs at the balcony, but they were actually wanting or forcing everybody to sit downstairs, and just so happens that we actually didn't need the toilet, so we just said we needed the toilet, and by the time we came back we were allowed upstairs, so we're very pleased. Otherwise all that queuing, we wouldn't have been pleased been down there.
Welcome to Midland Hall for our University Carol service.
A light half shine.
Behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, which will be to all people. For there is born to you this day in the city of David a Saviour, who is Christ the Lord.
Oh, is it going? I've never been in more need of a hot cuppa and a hot shower. What a night. Wow. Normally it rains in Scotland and it can be heavy, but it isn't usually a constant, it's not that often that it's like a constant steady stream of rain. So I'm all dry, I had a hot shower, fed and watered, and just sitting by the radiator editing now. And just what a fun evening. I had never been to a University of Edinburgh carol service. It's a tradition with Ashleigh. She's gone, she was telling me, pretty much every year that she could since she was at university. And it's just a lovely tradition that she has with her family. And just this year, none of them were able to join her. So I was so honoured that she reached out to me to see if I wanted to go. And I had such a fun time. The rain was something else. It ended up being quite fun. It definitely added an extra element to the outing. I had looked at the forecast beforehand, thankfully, and brought a little brolly. But often the forecast can say sort of rain, even heavy rain, and it ends up just being a sort of heavy drizzle. Definitely not this evening. It was bouncing off the pavements at some points. And I think you could probably tell in some of the clips that me and Ashleigh were just giggling away under this tiny umbrella because of, I don't know, it just felt so fun and ridiculous that we were queuing up outside in the rain. And it was actually quite a lot of fun. But we were so glad to get inside because we were getting to the point where we'd queued for quite a while and it was kind of fun, funny. And then towards the end when they took, they were a little bit late opening the doors, we were really getting to the point of feeling pretty miserable and just slightly damp and soaked. So yeah, but it was just so much fun. I had never experienced that before, and what a building to be in for a carol service. Absolutely stunning. And yeah, really enjoyed the songs they picked and all the verses that they read out. And the singers were so talented. Wow, some of those voices. Such a lovely evening, a really fun time. Anyway, I had hoped to answer a few questions this evening because I didn't yesterday either, but I'm just feeling really tired, so I'm hoping to finish editing this video or just do some of it and finish it tomorrow and get a really good night's rest and go to bed a bit earlier. And tomorrow is just going to be a day around the flat, which will be really nice. And yeah, you're so welcome to join me. It's just going to be very chill. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do yet, but I would quite like to clean the flat. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you made it this far, I hope you're doing well, and I will see you tomorrow. God bless. Bye.